Assalamualaikum and welcome to Titli's Busy Kitchen with me, Titli. I don't like coffee cake because there's never enough coffee in it for my liking. So this is a coffee lover's coffee cake. So for my coffee cake, I've got 250 grams of self-raising flour, 250 grams of butter at room temperature, 250 grams of caster sugar or superfine sugar. Here there's 6 tablespoons of instant coffee dissolved in 100 ml of water. Yes, you heard right, 6 tablespoons. Decaf is fine too. I've got 2 teaspoons of baking powder to give the cake an extra lift. Here there's 4 eggs, and I've also got 75 grams of walnuts. If you like walnuts, you can add these by crushing them and adding them into the cake batter, but I'm not going to. And for the buttercream topping, I've got 200 grams of icing sugar or confectioner's sugar and 125 grams of butter. Put the butter in a bowl together with the sugar and cream together well. Eventually it'll go all lovely creamy-licious. So now break in one of the eggs, add a little bit of the flour just to stop the mixture curdling, then beat. Add the remaining eggs one at a time with a little bit of flour and beat. Eventually you'll end up with this rather spiffy batter. Now add in half the coffee mixture and beat. Once the coffee's mixed in, we can sift in the flour and the baking powder and the walnuts if you wanted to, but I'm not, then beat it all together. Creamy coffee coloured goodness. I've got 2 8-inch sandwich tins here which I've greased and lined with baking paper, and I'll split the mixture between the 2 tins. Now we'll bake these in the oven at 180 degrees C for about 25 minutes. Once they're browned and risen, leave them to cool in the tins for 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, turn them out of their tins and remove the paper. Now while I'm waiting for the cakes to cool, I'll beat together the remaining butter, the icing sugar and the remaining coffee mixture. Even more creamy coffee coloured goodness. Put one half of the cake on a nice plate, then spread on a bit of the buttercream. Make sure you leave plenty of buttercream for the topping, then pop on the top half of the cake and smother carefully, because you don't want to rip the sponge. Smother carefully, like that. Get down. Smother carefully with the remaining buttercream. And to finish off, I'll sprinkle on some grated chocolate. Cake. Now that's what I call a proper coffee cake. If coffee were a cake, this would be it. The great thing about this cake is that you no longer need to have coffee and cake because your cup of coffee is in the cake. That's what I call an efficient coffee cake. Join me next time in Titli's Busy Kitchen with me, Titli. Until next time, Khuda Hafiz.